Good morning, welcome back to another vlog. I forced myself up today. If you guys didn't watch my morning routine, I'm just really trying to get back into routine and be productive, but I've just made myself a cup of tea to go, drink in the car, and then I am going to head to the gym, and then I need to do some returns and little bits like that this morning, so I'll bring you guys along with me. But yeah, welcome back to the vlog. First proper vlog of 2023. Exciting. Yeah, enjoy the vlog.
8 a.m. I couldn't fall asleep again. Been overthinking all the little things I've said. I'm sleep deprived almost every night, and I wish that I wouldn't think instead. I know the sun is up and I got things to do.
Had a banana and a cup of tea. And yeah, like I said, I think I said it earlier, if you watch my morning routine, it's a little bit more in depth than what this vlog will be of my morning, but I think I'm just gonna do full-on cardio today. Like pure just running machine. Not running, incline walking for like 45 minutes or half an hour. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. And then I've got a Primark bag in the back of my car that I need to return some bits from the Primark haul I did the other day, and I also want to go to a food shop and grab some bits that like don't stay fresh in the weekly food shop, so like avocado, I need some of that. The dates on the bagels were awful in Tesco's. They were going out of date like 2 days later, so I'm gonna pick up some like bagels or some bread. Yeah, just like little bits like that. But for now, we're going for the gym. I always get questions on these headphones as well. It sounds like I'm gatekeeping when I say they don't do them anymore, but I didn't get them off the Bose website. I got them off this random website, which could have been a scam. I mean, they came and they work, and they were like on sale. I think it's because they were discontinued, because they were also on sale in Argos, but they weren't in stock anymore on Argos, not in my area anyway. But they're this Bose SoundLink 2. I believe you can still get them, but you just can't get this colourway. You can get like a nice normal white pair. It's like a silvery white. But yeah, the reason I got this was because of it's great for like makeup and fake tan. We are done. I got here at 8:30. It's now 10 to 10. I'm feeling good. I literally just went on the running machine for just over an hour. Not running. She doesn't run. I'm now gonna head to the shops and, like I say, pick up some bits. Let's go to the shops. I'm back home. I thought I'd give you guys a little food shop haul of what I picked up. I went to Asda and M&S. Asda first, I got some sourdough bread, lactose-free milk, avocado. I was like, oh, I'll get the avocado from Asda because it's definitely going to be cheaper than M&S. This was 95p and it was 65p. I looked and it was 65p in M&S. So if you're getting an avocado, definitely go to M&S. Like, that's 30p. Yeah, 30p difference is quite a lot for an avocado. Some rice. I wanted to get the basmati one, but they didn't have it. This was the only one I could find, so I've got some rice. Saw these and I was like, I'm gonna have to pick these up. Rainbow cookies are like my favourite things, and I've never tried the ones from Master Bakery, so I'm definitely gonna be having one of them today. And then from M&S, I got some prawns to have for lunch tomorrow, and some naan breads. Dan needs one for a curry in the week when I'm not here, and I thought I'd probably just have one with some prawns. And some of my ginger immune shots that I really like. And I also picked some coffee from Greg's because I was starving and I was like, I need something to just tie me over until I get back home. So I grabbed a coffee as well. And that is everything that I picked up. That coffee's actually filled me up a little bit. So I'm going to jump in the shower now. Unpopular opinion, I find gym stuff really uncomfy. Like leggings. I don't know if it's because I just buy them too small and they're just too tight and like cut off my circulation. Probably. But I'm going to go in the shower, change into something comfy, have something to eat, and then get ready for the day. That is today's plan. Also, I really don't know what to do about my lashes. I don't know if to get lash extensions or go back to LBL. I think I might go back to the LBL because lash extensions just don't last on me. I think it's because I literally sleep on my face. And I can't control what I do when I'm asleep, so might go back to the LBL. I haven't got ready yet, I've just straightened my hair and put on some face tan because my face was a little bit pale, so I've just popped on some face tan. I actually used this one, which I got sent like 6 months ago, this James Reed Express Glow 20, and I've popped it on with a makeup brush. I really like it. Like, it's, if you like quite, not heavy tan on your face, but it to be noticeable, this is really, really good. So I did that, straighten my hair. I'm gonna go and have some lunch now. I was gonna have sourdough, avocado, eggs, tomato, but it's now like lunchtime. It's 12:05, so I'm just gonna have a proper lunch because now my coffee's like settled down. I'm starving again, so I think I'm gonna go and show you guys what I'm gonna have because it's currently my new favourite lunch. So I'll show you guys now what I'm gonna go have. I also need to go put a wash on, so we can go do that as well. I'm also going to quickly sort the dishwasher out because we had my brother and his girlfriend around last night, and it just seems to be when we have more than 2 people around, the dishwasher just gets so full and there's loads of leftover stuff that needs to go in. I mean, we could have washed it up, but we won't fill it today, so we may as well just empty it now and put everything in. I think they're clean. I'm pretty sure Dan washed all that up yesterday, so let's sort out this mess. Okay, I could have done presentation better, but there it is. Pesto chicken spaghetti. That is what I've got for lunch. Hi, I've come upstairs to get ready now, but I got this parcel. I ordered it the other day from Refi. I keep seeing it everywhere. It's the Refi primer. So I thought I'd try it out and vlog. I mean, I don't know what we're trying to achieve by this primer. I just like glowy natural makeup. It's my absolute fave. So I'm hoping, I'm trying to open this with tweezers, that's what we'll achieve. The whole time there was this thing I could have pulled. There we go. This one. It's the one, I think you like roll it on your, oh, I've definitely opened that wrong. There we go. Yeah, you like roll it on your face. We're going to try that. Also for Christmas, of my auntie, literally her hot water bottle glued to me all the time because it's freezing. I've been waiting for the vlog to try this out. I got some more Refi bits. I wanted the brow sculpt, but I didn't even know they did this. She got me this little gift set. And in it, we've got the Brow Sculpt, the Gloss Highlighter and Lip Gloss. I've only used the Brow Sculpt before and I really like it. It's expensive for what it is, but I did like the way it looked on my brows. They're not the colour I want them to be. They're kind of at their natural colour at the minute. And I normally like them a little bit darker. Do I tint them? I kind of can't be bothered to tint them, let's be honest. Yeah, so we've got the primer, gloss highlighter, lip gloss and the brow sculpt. I always like to do my brows first. I'm really deciding whether I should tint my brows. No, do you know what? I'm going to use the brow sculpt and then I'm going to fill them in with, I've got the brow pencil from ages ago, and I'll just fill them in with that to make them a little bit darker. I find these don't last the longest of times as well. I mean, they're clearly worth buying because I keep going back to it. At the minute I've just been using soap, which is literally 99p, and it works so well. It's just messy. I remember I always had another spoolie and I go back over it, because you do have this little section, hang on, this little bit as well, where you can like, you do the product first and then go over with this just to stick them down, or use another spoolie, because they won't stick as well if you don't go over them. There we go, there's the difference between the two brows. And then I'm going to use the refined pencil to fill them in to make them a little bit darker, and then I go underneath just with a little bit of concealer to sculpt them a little bit more. It took me longer than soap brows. I feel like with soap brows I really slick them back, whereas with the refine I kind of more like sculpt them, like try and make them look fluffier. But I'm going to try this primer. I don't know how much I need. Or the best results, gently squeeze the tube so the formula comes out into the roller applicator. Massage the roller over the skin, working outwards towards the edges of the face. It's very lightweight. I mean, what results are we expecting here? Do you know what I mean? I mean, it definitely feels nice, I'll give it that. It's a really like wet texture, which you're probably thinking, yeah, we know, that's what primer is, but it is like, it's not thick. It's more like a watery kind of texture. This would be good for like SPF, to apply like SPF. Maybe when it runs out, I'll stick some sun cream in here. I actually really like the feel of this. It just feels nice on the face, it's not like sticky. No, 10/10, 10/10 recommend. Right, I'm going to carry on getting ready. When I get to the gloss highlighter and the lip gloss, I will get back to you guys. Okay, I've done my makeup. I literally went away and did nothing. I put a bit of this on, which is too dark, so I just mixed it in with some moisturiser so that there's not as much on my face. And then I just used this MAC lip liner, stripped down on my lips, and then just blended in a little bit of this stick concealer on it because I want to try out this lip gloss. I'm not normally a lip gloss kind of gal, I'll be honest, so I'm intrigued to see what this will be like. Whoa, look at that. That is mad. Is this the one that's like really good for setting? I know if I do want it like sets your lipstick. I mean, I don't have lipstick on. Oh, it's quite thick. It's like quite a thick consistency. It's really nice and cold on your lips. It's not really glossy, and I like that a lot. That feels so nice on your lips. Oh, also the primer, I said it wasn't sticky. It didn't feel it, but like to touch it's quite tacky, which is obviously good for a primer because it's going to help your foundation and whatnot stick. Wow, I really like that lip gloss. I like that a lot because it's, can you see how it's not really shiny? I don't like lip glosses that are like really shiny. It's like really subtle. That's a yes from me. And then finally we've got the gloss highlighter. Okay, it's quite a champagne colour. I don't really have the right, I'm gonna have to use a beauty blender. I'm not a highlight kind of gal. I was in like my clubbing 2019 phase where I put highlighter absolutely everywhere. Oh, again, that is like really quite subtle. It's just like a nice shine. Done. So here is today's makeup. Very natural, but it's glowy. We've achieved like the summer glowy look. Hi, I put this headband in. I always put headbands in. And 1 minute I love it, 1 minute I hate it, but we're just keeping it in for now because it's keeping my hair out of my eyes. But I've been doing some Amazon orders. Really boring little bits just for the house, but I thought I'd show you guys what I picked up. Yeah, we've got some Amazon orders. Don't get excited. It's not. It's just house bits that we needed. Oven cleaner. It was Dan that told me to get this, so I can't really talk much about it. Your complete oven cleaner in a box. Our oven definitely needs a clean. We've been here 18 months now, and I've like scrub dadded the oven door, but in terms of the oven I've never cleaned it, I'm being honest. So yeah, I'm just gonna give this to Dan and be like, look, you told me to get this, here you go. I feel like he knows what to do. Don't know why he'd know though, but you know, we'll give it to Dan. These are great. these little tea lights. I always get the ones that burn for 8 hours because obviously they just burn a lot longer. I pop them in, it's here. I just pop them in here and they burn for 8 hours. And yeah, they're just better than the cheap ones. The cheap ones are fine, like I pick them up when I need them, but if I'm doing an Amazon order, I'll always get these ones because they're just so much better. Yay! Loads of spoolies. I, like when I use soap bars, I use spoolies, and I have like 4 left. I think when I'm doing out my soap bars, I put too much pressure on the spoolie sometimes and it snaps, and I lose them. I just needed some more, so I just picked up some spoolies. 2 boxes of these. I've already opened the box when I did a wash yesterday, but these are amazing for white socks. Me and Dan only seem to wear white Nike socks, and they get really dirty. This is great. Also, we've got white bedding. I fake tan. It keeps the bedding somewhat white, so we cannot recommend these enough. They're super affordable. It's like a little sachet. I'll show you guys. It's a little sachet. Pop that into the washing machine. Yeah, it really does make a difference. I swear by these. I don't know how good this is going to be. I've just picked up some more pampas grass. Well, bunny tails. But they really are bunny tails. I don't know if they're gonna be a bit too small. I have the vase over here. See how it's just all like flopped over time. You know what? I had this at my dad and stepmom's house back when I lived there, and just during the move, and ever since it's just not held on to be the best. I think I've had it since then. Oh, I'm not, you know what, I can't remember. I've had it a long time anyway, and I also did burn a candle under there and I burned some of it, which health and safety, don't do that. So I picked up these ones, but they're a lot whiter and they're a lot, see how the stick's really long and they're tiny on the top. You know what, we'll open it and we'll see. I hate it, but I'm just going to leave it for now. Look at the mess it's made. And I still have all the dead ones in there. I thought that was really going to work. From here it's kind of cute, but no, do you know what? It's fine. We're just going to leave it. Also, how cute is this bag? It was in the Primark haul I did the other day. I blooming love it. I absolutely love it. Tip, if anyone wanted one, if your New Year's resolution is to drink more water, buy yourself a cute water bottle. I promise it helps. I got this one for Christmas because I've wanted one so long now with like a straw lid for the gym because it's just easier. This one's from Gymshark. Dan got it me for Christmas, so it should still be in stock. If I can find it, I'll link it down below. But I am drinking so much water. I wee so much. Like, literally a couple years ago, I didn't wee. I probably weed like 3 times a day because I didn't drink water. Yeah, my New Year's resolution for last year was to drink more water, and I completed it. That was probably the only goal I completed, but better than none. So yeah, if you, it's not the biggest water bottles, but like you can just go refill it, obviously. Go drink some water. It's good for you. And it makes me less tired, and I, for the life of me, hardly get any headaches compared to what I used to. I used to get a headache every single day. I think that was a combined mixture of being on the pill and not drinking enough water. Since I've come off the pill and since I've started drinking more water, I probably only get a headache like once a week now, which is really good for me. Also, Happy New Year. I did a morning routine at the start of the year, which I really enjoyed filming, but, sorry, the doors are slamming downstairs, it's making the house shake. I feel like I haven't properly spoken to you guys about like New Year goals and all that fun stuff. I actually feel really, really positive for this year. I don't know what it is, but sometimes in life I get these weird feelings and I just have a feeling that this year's going to be a good year. I'm not going to say I've really got into manifestation because that would definitely be a lie, but you know the whole like, instead of like this year's going to be the best year of my life, instead you'd say this year is the best year of my life. Like you talk to your, like you talk as if you're your future self. So like, I don't know, I can't think of an example. Let's say I wanted my dream body this year. Not that I do, but let's say I did want my dream body this year. I would say, I've got my dream body. You know? I'm all for that. What do I want this year? I don't quite know. I just want a good year. YouTube, like, career-wise. I really want to get back in a place on my channel that I love. Go to the gym. It's kind of boring, isn't it? What else does Amber want to do this year? Go on loads of holidays. That's one thing I want to do, is see the world, because like my dad keeps going on to me about like getting married and having kids, and I'm like, Lee, mate, I'm 23. I keep saying to him, like, Dad, look, I'm 23 years old. I don't want that. I've realised I don't want that yet in life. I feel like I've got this travel book in me that I need to get out before I can like settle down. Yeah, kids isn't on the table for this year. I honestly feel like I'm 19 still, but truth is I'm 24 in a couple months. Dan's 25 next week. He's old, bro. No, he's not. If you're 25 or older, you're not old. You're not old. It's just growing up, isn't it? It's kind of scary. I don't want to be in my mid-20s. No thanks. Anyway, I'm gonna go. All I'm saying is I have a good feeling about this year, and I think a lot of people do as well. That was my biggest goal, is to just say yes. If your friends want to do something and you're like, can I be bothered to do that? Just say yeah, go and do it. I spoke about this in a vlog the end of last year, like middle to end of last year. My friend asked me to go to a Robbie Williams concert because she had tickets, and like at the start I was like, no, why do I want to go see Robbie Williams? Like, I've only listened to like Angels and Let Me Entertain You, whatever, like it's not like it's Harry Styles. And I was like, do you know what, I'm not doing anything else, I'm gonna go. Honestly, one of the best nights of my one of my year last year, that was. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it made me realise just to say yes more. If you're not up to it, when you're there, chances are, and hopefully, oh, there's a magpie, you'll have a great time. And I'm just gonna get out and do loads of stuff this year. Attempt to, anyway. But that is that. Anyway, I am gonna go now. See ya. Honestly, one thing I'm most excited for is for the lighter nights, because these dark nights, they're not the ones. They are not the ones. I'm just making a cup of tea. I'm kind of hungry, but it is 10 to 5. So I don't think I'm going to have a snack. I think I'm just going to have a cup of tea. And plan some videos. I actually have all my videos planned for the whole of this month. So you're probably thinking, Amber, why do you need to plan videos? I've got a drive with me to go up this week, but I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know how interesting a drive for me is going to be. And my car's quite loud. It's like a little tin can. It's not like this nice, smooth sounding car. So I think I'm going to try and change that. I know there's steam coming out of my hot water bottle, but I'm topping it back up because it felt cold. So yeah, if there's anything in particular you want to see this year, obviously still doing the hauls, the vlogs. I want to find myself like a good night routine, and then I'll film it, but I kind of don't have a good one at the minute. It's kind of just sat on TikTok all evening, which isn't the best, and I'd like to change that. So once I do, I'll do a night routine. But yeah, if there's anything in particular you guys want to see this year, let me know. And I will film it. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. I'm making myself a cup of tea, and I'm not going to have a snack. I had one of those rainbow cookies after lunch, and it was yum. 10 out of 10. I could have eaten a whole pack, but I didn't. I could have. But I didn't. I'd actually, you know what, I wish I didn't talk about them, because now I really want another one. Okay, this is a really sad looking dinner, but we were meant to have tenders done with it, and we've lost it. Because we definitely bought it, and we haven't... Uh-oh. And we haven't eaten it. So I don't know I think it's in the back of Dan's boot, is where I think it is. But salmon, roast potatoes that Dan has homemade. We normally have like skin on, just like boiled potatoes, but Dan makes a good roast, and we've got garlic bread now because we didn't have tender stem. Hi, I've just come to take off my makeup. I don't have a skincare routine. This is my skincare routine, although what I have been doing is, she says, but she can't see it. There it is, and there it is. I've been using this and this on my face at night, hoping that it will get rid of my, I don't know what it is, saggy chin, double chin, just this extra little bit of whatever it is here. Is it working? No, probably not, but that's the only thing I do to my face. This was just in my drawer. It's the Pixie Glow Tonic, like water and moisturiser, which I use either this one, I normally use this one in the day actually because it's got SPF in it, or this one, and that is literally it. That is it. I mean, my brows have really, apart from like one stray hair, they've stayed in place. And do you know what, my foundation, it wasn't really foundation, it was like this, a tiny bit of this mixed in with that SPF moisturiser. We've done alright. So it's 9:30 and I'm going to bed. Dan is downstairs making a cup of tea and bringing it up. I just inhaled that. We spent our evening watching EastEnders. We used to watch it all the time when we lived with our parents, and then we moved out and we just didn't watch it, but I feel like once you've watched like the Christmas episode, you get back into it. Who knows how long we'll carry on watching it for, but it passes the time on an evening when you've got nothing else to do. I am going to end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon for another video, another vlog. Goodbye guys.